And we're going to wrap up the show with our health check now. So it's a big welcome to Michelle Mitchell, who is Social Environment Task Group Leader. Michelle, it's lovely to see you again. How are you?
Good, thank you.
So tell me about the Environment Task Group, the Social Environment Task Group.
The Social Environment Task Group is part of the Recovery Office for both the City, Waimak and Selwyn districts. And so we're part of a wider recovery team that's looking at how we can rebuild Canterbury following on from the earthquake.
So playing a really important part.
Yeah, very important part. And the important part about our social and task group is that our work is focused on the people, and so the support services that people need to get themselves through and to get themselves back into their homes and on with their lives. So we coordinate the services across both the government and the non-government organisations to make sure that they're available.
So you do both?
Both.
Good stuff. So let's talk about what kind of help is available, Michelle, particularly, of course, through the Recovery Assistance Centres and that 0800 government helpline.
Yep, definitely. So in our Recovery Assistance Centres, we've got a range of different organisations based there who can help people in terms of their financial needs at the moment, to get them connected into quake counselling and support services if they need some help in that area. Also assistance in obtaining grants through the Red Cross.
Yes, because that big appeal is out there, isn't it, in the fund?
Yes, the appeal is definitely out there and able to be accessed, and the big push there for people is to make sure that they bring their verification of their costs and identification in with them, and that can really speed up that process. And
so they need as much proof as possible?
Yes, definitely. Also, we can help people with extra financial costs that they may have, and if they needed to relocate for housing purposes, so we can also provide some housing solutions for them too. And one of the biggest things to mention is that the Recovery Assistance Centres are not just for people who are on low incomes, they're for anybody who has experienced some damage or some trauma as a result of the earthquake.
So there's no bias there at all?
No, none at all, and
really
quite a lot of assistance available for people, and we'd encourage people to just come in and have a conversation about their circumstances and see what they might be able to access.
Because I know there are a lot of people out there that think, oh no, I'll be okay, I'll be fine. That's kind of our default setting, isn't it?
Yep.
But they really do need to approach and find out what can be done for them.
Yes, and also they may know somebody else in their family or in their community that perhaps isn't coping, and that they might want to come in and find out what might be available for them as well. So more than happy to provide what support and assistance that we can have, that we can give to people.
And worth noting as well, there's good assistance available for employers, isn't there? Because it's a tough time for them too.
Yes, there is. Particularly those employers whose business has been either damaged or as a result of the earthquake are not necessarily being as productive as they normally would. Then there is an earthquake support subsidy that's available for employees and employers, and the aim of that subsidy is to keep the relationship between the employee and the employer intact while they're going through a bit of a rough patch.
It really, it's a really tough time, isn't it? So having that support is really good, which kind of leads on to the counselling side of things. How's that working?
It's working very well.
Good.
Our main point of contact for that support service is through an 0800 number. And we have a team of experts at the end of the phones who will have the cup of tea conversation with people over the phone and identify when people might need more professional support and services and connect them into those.
Okay, so that's really good to have that there. Yep. And of course today, it's been in the news today that today and throughout this week there's going to be around 1,200 people that will find out, or homes, what will be happening to their homes. So the support,
that's right.
Very, very important.
Very important that people have a look at those 0800 numbers and also have a look at the website information that's available too, and ask for help. We are here to provide that, and we can put a lot of support behind people and help them navigate their way through the different agencies that they're having to work with. It's a very difficult time.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's really hard to know sometimes where to go, so having that one point of call is absolutely fantastic. Well, Michelle, thank you so much. We really appreciate you coming in and talking about this, because it is an ongoing thing.
That's
right. So it's really nice to be reminded of the help that's out there and everything that's available. Great. Michelle, thank you very much.